My name is Howard Hill. I'm a veterinarian. I moved to Iowa in 1970 and went to graduate school at Iowa State University. Got a degree in veterinary microbiology and been involved in the hog industry for, that'd be 45 years. Well, in the past, most of the products that we used were biological products. They have a Bacteroides kind of as a base in there, and I'm not going to say they don't work at all, but they're not as highly effective as what we're using today. It's got several things that we find as a real value. One is it reduces the odor that comes from the manure in the barn, so we have less ammonia, less hydrogen sulfide. Also, it has the advantage of keeping the manure more fluid, so when we pump them out, we can pump those pits all the way down. We don't have a problem with solids. We can agitate those pits and get it all in a fluid state so that we don't get a reduction in our overall capacity in the pits, because we have to get to the next fall. We have to have enough capacity. If we have a lot of solids in there that we don't get out, then we have to come back in and apply in the spring. And most farmers that you're applying the manure on their land don't want you out there in the spring because of compaction. If we've used Triune in there, we can get that all liquefied and get it pumped all the way down to almost to the very bottom. Whereas before, we were losing as much as a fourth to a third of our capacity because we had big areas of solids that we couldn't get liquefied. And once we took over the pumping ourselves of these sites and started using this product, it took us a couple of years before we got all that broken up and got it liquefied. But today, we have no problem with solids in any of these barns. The other advantage that we have is the agronomic value. We've done side-by-side tests, and we've seen as high as 10 bushel per acre advantage using Triune versus no additive at all. And that's going to vary a lot depending on what the fertility of your land is and that sort of thing. So I don't tell people that if they use the product, they're always going to get exactly 10 bushel or better. It's going to vary depending on the soil types and that sort of thing. But we've seen a nice increase in yield using the product.